super lightweight in the world, introducing Lucas Matthysse. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing silver trunks with yellow trim, hailing from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico. His weight 139 and 1/2 pounds. His record 59 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, and 1 no decision, with 34 wins coming by way of knockout. Currently ranked the WBC #2 super lightweight contender in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the 2-time champion of the world, introducing Humberto Soto. Once again, a referee in charge now to give instructions, Raul Matthysse.
Pásale, Humberto. Lucas. Ok, señores, les di las instrucciones ahí abajo. Los dos traen el calzón un poquito alto, así que aquí, para los dos está perfectamente bien. Dense la mano y buena suerte a los dos, ¿eh?
So we are ready for our first fight of the evening on Showtime Championship Boxing. Matthysse, only 2 losses to 2 terrific fighters. 2 split decision losses to Zab Judah and Devin Alexander, who could be seen on Showtime later on this summer. He knows this is a terrific opportunity. At 29 years old, he's an 8-year pro. Humberto Soto, ranked #2 in the WBC, #3 in the WBA, #7 in the WBO. Bigger fights, bigger paydays ahead, but he's got to take care of business right now here in downtown Los Angeles. Gus Johnson, Al Bernstein, Jim Gray, Heidi Androl from Staples Center, and round 1 scheduled for 10 in the super lightweight division.
Most people that know me know I'm not big on hyperbole. I'm not big on making predictions. I think this could be a Fight of the Year candidate.
Humberto Soto in 2010, the winner of the Fight of the Year. And according to both fighters, Matthysse from Argentina saying Mexican fighters are warriors, Mexican fighters have hot blood. I know when I get in there it will be a war. I will not allow the judges to rob me of this victory this time. Similar to, in his opinion, what took place when he fought both Zab Judah and Devin Alexander.
Round 1's important to Matthysse. Soto's getting off to a little bit quicker start, and Matthysse has been known to start slowly. And very important, Soto requested that this be a 10-round fight instead of a 12-round fight, and Matthysse acquiesced to it. And I would think, because in the Judah fight, he wanted, or the Devin Alexander fight, he wanted a 12 so he could get him later. I'm surprised Matthysse acquiesced so easily to that. Soto's been busier, and even though those punches, a lot of them are blocked, Matthysse's been very economical with his punches.
Matthysse, though, with very heavy hands. Second time he pulls Soto's head down.
This is a lot of warning for not much that happened, to be honest. I mean, really.
Lucas Matthysse, 28 KOs, 32 with 1 no decision, 30-2 with 1 no decision.
Great combination work by Soto. He's a superb combination puncher.
Lucas Matthysse, in his spare time, he's a tattoo artist. As a matter of fact, many of the tattoos that you see on the front of his body, he did himself.
Pretty good job, too.
I'd like to see you do that, Al.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to get Matthysse to do one. You know, this has been a good round for Humberto Soto. It's what he wanted, but there's that nice hook by Matthysse. But a very active round for Soto.
Scheduled you for 10 rounds.
10 segundos, paren la
Super
campana.
lightweights.
Stop! Break. Calmadito los dos. Paren la campana.
And the end of round 1. And that brings us to the keys for this fight.
For Lucas Matthysse, he's one of the best body punchers in the sport. Wasn't able to get too many of those in round 1, but he wants to go there. He must push Soto to the ropes. He did that in the middle of the round, but Soto wheeled away. And the right hand, that's the punch that puts Judah and Alexander down. He wants to land that punch. For Humberto Soto, we saw evidence of his combination punching in round 1. It was just excellent, and he's got quick hands at 32 or any age. And he's got to stay off the ropes. Humberto Antillon put him against the ropes in their 2010 fight and raked him over the coals. Must use angles, which he's doing in round 1, or did in round 1. He's not standing right in front of Matthysse.
And for both of these gentlemen, who's the goal if they were to the winner rather of this fight? Who do they want to have a chance to step in the ring with next?
Well, you know, I think the winner of the Danny Garcia-Amir Khan fight certainly would look enhancing to them. And it's technically an eliminator fight for that title, but not exactly because we don't have a #1 contender here.
Now Soto moving his hands to start the second round. Matthysse expects him to box early. Now Soto stepping in.
When Humberto Soto is sharp, and he's sharp right now, he is a handful. Now Matthysse starts slow, and he can change this fight with one punch. There's no question about that. Right now, the hand speed of Soto is bedeviling him. And by the way, these are two men, in all the wars they've been in, they have never been down as a pro. Matthysse has not thrown the right hand very much. That's his big power punch.
Okay, stop. Break. Calmadito los dos.
Some people feeling that Soto will get the decision tonight because of his boxing abilities.
Well, and that's possible, but they have to remember that he often stops and starts to trade. We'll see if that's the case tonight. Soto's having a good second round again.
Saca la mano, Soto, saca la mano.
There's that uppercut by Soto. It's one of his many punches in his arsenal.
If you're Matthysse, fighting a 14-year, 32-year-old, very highly skilled Soto, who's been in numerous wars, what do you do? What should your strategy be, especially since he doesn't have as much time, only 10 rounds?
That's his strategy, yes, you're right, Gus. Get him against the ropes. But Soto wheeled off those ropes and got his distance, and now he is wailing away with those combinations.
Looks like that right hand may have hurt Matthysse. Backed him up, wobbled him a bit.
Raul Caiz is, I gotta be honest, he's way too active in this fight. He is imposing himself, and mostly against Matthysse right now. He needs to chill and let him fight.
Matthysse advancing. Soto pivoting off the ropes. So far, it's Soto as the matador. Matthysse has been aggressive. Nice lead right hand connecting for Matthysse.
There you see the power punching. And that'll happen when he's against the ropes, Soto.
Now Matthysse trying to let his hands move, using the free hand inside. And the end of round 2. Whoa!
Many offensive weapons for Humberto Soto. One of them is the uppercut. He's just a superb offensive fighter, and he has shown good hand speed against Matthysse throughout this fight. But Matthysse, in the last 45 seconds of this round, made a lot happen. And right at the end of the round, in the last moment of the round, landed a big right hand. Now that should not have been a knockdown in any case. He slipped, but there was a very good right hand in there. So Matthysse changed the tenor of this fight right at the end of the round.
This is the third round, scheduled for 10 in the super lightweight division, actually for the fringe title, the vacant WBC Continental Americas title. Humberto Soto is in the metallic and gold trunks, and Matthysse in the baby blue. Soto from Mexico, Matthysse from Argentina. Straight right hand in the midsection, backs up Soto.
And that's what Matthysse wants to do more of. He really wants to get to that body. And it is true right now, Soto is boxing. He's being a boxer-puncher. But when he goes to the ropes there and gets whacked with those body shots, that's where Matthysse wants to make something happen. You can feel this fight shifting slightly. Matthysse is getting his rhythm. Soto is not moving as much.
Matthysse, another right hand, square on the chin. Matthysse trying to close the distance. Has let his hands go in the last 2 rounds after a slow start. Now Soto trying to dig with the left hook. Uppercut, left hook by Matthysse, grazing.
Wow. Oh, man.
Straight right hand connecting Matthysse. Here we go in LA.
I told you, this one's going to be a war, however long it lasts, and they have never been down as a pro. Neither man.
Soto sticking. Matthysse closing, loading up.
The body work of Matthysse is very important. He is really committed to it in this round, in addition to landing those big headshots.
A minute remaining in the third round, scheduled for 10 in the super lightweight division.
The overhand right from Matthysse is getting there much more in this round.
Oh, nice left hook getting through.
Humberto Soto has got quick hands and good combinations when he throws them.
You take a look at the power punches this round.
See, the edge goes to Matthysse. Some of those are thunderous body punches, some of those overhand rights. See, now Soto, look at him. He's getting caught on the ropes a lot more, and that is something he didn't want to do.
Right hand, left hook underneath by Matthysse. 3-punch combination, actually 5-punch combination by Soto. Beautiful. 5 seconds remaining in the third. And they are dancing in LA.
You gotta love this.
Yes.
Lucas Matthyse's signature punch is that overhand right. There it comes. And you can see when he's on the ropes, Humberto Soto, he's much more vulnerable to that. But there was some great action in that round, and Humberto Soto got more than his share of things done as well. Good left hook, but he takes a right hand, does Soto. It is interesting, you know, both men are doing what they do well. And right now, it's a very close fight and a very, very interesting one.
Lucas Matthysse comes from a boxing family, folks. Not only his dad and his brothers, but his mother, Doris.
How about that?
She had one amateur fight. His sister fights right now. And you just wonder, when there are arguments in the Matthysse family, it could be a broken glass everywhere.
If they had a dog, he would box. Let me tell you something.
Fourth round of 10 in the super lightweight division. The veteran, Humberto Soto, 32 years old, 14-year pro in the silver and yellow trunks. Matthysse of Argentina in baby blue. Matthysse considered the banger, and Soto more of the technician.
You know, 3 of the last 5 opponents that Matthysse has fought have been left-handers. 3 of the last 5, yeah. And so he's happy to be in there against a right-hander, a conventional fighter.
Matthysse getting very close over the last 3 rounds. No knockdowns in this fight. so far. Ooh, very good left hook follow by a left hand to the body by Soto. Both fighters, Al, sitting on their punches early and often here.
You're right. They're pronating their punches. They're getting power in them. And you look at how close that is in power punches. Big uppercut by Matthysse. But you can see the tenor of this fight and the way it's going. These men are just both doing a superb job.
Soto snapping the jab. Left hook by Matthysse gets through.
And then a beautiful right by Soto as well. These men are just both doing what they do well.
No wonder they decided to cut the 2 rounds at this pace.
You know what? You're right. Shouldn't make them fight 12.
Oh, Soto stumbling.
Oh, that right man hurt him.
Left hook. Now underneath for Matthysse.
One of the important things that Matthysse is doing is not forgetting to go to the body. He's in against a 32-year-old who's been in a lot of wars. That body work should pay dividends, even in a 10-rounder. We're only in round 4. It just feels like round 9 in terms of what these men have done.
Super bantamweight champion Abner Mares tweeting from ringside. Abner 24-0-1 from Montebello, California. Local kid who we are very excited about at Showtime.
Great fighter. You know, Soto's been 95 rounds in his last 9 fights. Matthysse had 110 rounds in his whole career. So it shows you that Soto's been in a lot of big fights and a lot of wars.
Soto connecting with the up jab. Matthysse backs up.
He may have hurt Matthysse. Matthysse doesn't ever go backwards.
Matthysse, the uppercut has landed for him early in this fight. Now Soto still busy.
Man,
nice.
Humberto Soto gets his left hook around the guard, and that's a beautiful double left hook. Usually it starts to the body and goes to the head. He reversed it. And these are 2 fine fighters. And Humberto Soto might be one of the best technicians that isn't known as much as he should in boxing. There's Matthysse, who's the power puncher of the 2, landing some bombs. Not that Soto can't punch with power. But overall, a probably better round for Matthysse, who's more active. He threw 81 punches, landed 25. Soto landed 15.
Matthysse refusing to sit down between rounds. The 5th round scheduled for 10 for the vacant WBC Continental Americas title in the super lightweight division. Lucas Matthysse of Argentina in the baby blue, and Humberto Soto in the metallic and gold shorts. And we are joined by super bantamweight world champion Abner Mares, who's just coming off a win over Eric Morrell as he moved up in weight. Abner, thank you very much for joining us. What do you think thus far of these 2 men?
My pleasure. Great to be here. And what can I say, man? This is a great fight. It's barely the 5th round, and oh my God, I'm already tired of seeing these guys throw so much, man.
Reminds us of you against Yanni Perez or Joseph Agbeko. Both men doing what they do well. You know, Soto using his hand speed and Matthysse using his power and his body punching.
I think they're both doing they're sticking to their game plan. Soto is a great technician, great fighter, but Matthysse is just so strong and so confident with that. You know, he's confident with that hard punches that he's got.
Abner, you are a body puncher yourself, and Matthysse in this fight here in the 5th has delivered a lot of left hooks to the body on Soto. When does it really start paying dividends when you continue to go to the body on your opponent?
Definitely after this 6th round. I mean, it's already, you can already tell Soto's already clinching. You can tell on his face he's feeling those body shots.
You know, this round, Soto's done some very good work, but we've still got 1 minute and 19 left, and you made the point. Look, there he goes. with those good combinations, but Matthysse always comes back with something strong like that.
Yeah, but I mean, Soto, he lets go, but, you know, he stays there.
Yes.
He stays there for Matthysse to come back with something hard.
And that's been the problem for Soto in these wars that he gets in, like the fight with Antillon. It's a really good round.
Right uppercut. There's another left hook to the body. Look at the deep breathing by Soto. Mouth open. Left hook.
Oh, my.
Matthysse again, heavy punching.
Matthysse is the best body puncher in South America and one of the best body punchers in boxing. And he's showing it tonight.
As Abner Mares, the world champion, said, after the 6th round is when we will see if those body shots really pay off for Lucas Matthysse. Left hook, looping right hand, another left hook, another right hand, and Soto is hurt, and he goes down with the right hand. Can he get up? Wow! Matthysse. Humberto Soto barely gets up to get out of the round.
All right, get some air, get some air. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Look at me, look at me. How are you feeling? Give him air, give him air. Take a deep breath. Let's stop the fight, let's stop the fight. We're gonna stop the fight. He's gonna stop the fight, I'm gonna stop the fight.
And they stop it. Lucas Matthysse said he was not going to allow the judges to decide the outcome of this fight. He took care of business early on, and those body shots, Al, Bernstein, Abner Mares, finally paid off.
You know, the thing that puts this in perspective is that Humberto Soto had never even been down as a pro. And the first time he goes down, he was hurt so badly by Matthysse that his cornerman wisely stopped the fight. And it was the power of Matthysse, who is usually a slow starter, against the combination punching of Soto, power won.
Definitely really slow starter, but he really works that body and he hits hard upstairs. So I think that's definitely what did it tonight. And a great corner from Humberto Soto. I mean, he was hurt.
Yes.
The corner saw that and didn't want to bring him out.
Matthysse has knocked out now 6 of the last 7 righties he has faced. And to knock out Humberto Soto was some accomplishment. From above, we will see how Lucas Matthysse was able to do what no one's done before, and that is knock out Humberto Soto. An overhand right will be the big one. There's the punch that started the trouble for Soto, and that's the signature punch for Matthysse, and yet another one sends him back. Then he was able to land yet a third, and had that third not been able to land, Soto might have been able to weather that at least to get through the round, but the third one landed, and when you're hit with 3 straight power punches from Lucas Matthysse, you go down. But for a couple of glitches on the scorecards, Lucas Matthysse would probably be undefeated right now, and some would argue should be undefeated, saying that he beat Judah and Alexander. Raul Caiz sent him back to the corner after that, but he would not be able to answer the bell. Again, we take a look at the overhand rights by Matthysse. He knew that Soto was in trouble, and he was able to get him down. Soto would beat the count, but Raul Caiz knew that they were at the end of the round, and so he sent him to the corner where Soto's people hoped that 1 minute would give him enough time. But, Abner, as we look at it again, these overhand rights, they're hard to stop when they're thrown like that and thrown with such power.
They are, really. That's one of my favorite punches, actually.
You do throw that, yes.
I like that punch. You don't see it coming. You don't see it coming. It's not a straight punch. It's an overhand right. You don't see it coming, but definitely that straight right hand that dropped Soto right now, that was it. That was he actually bounced back from the ropes and got caught with that right hand.
This young man has really had a long road to get to this point, Gus.
So the tattoo artist from a family of boxers, including mom, dad, and sister, triumphant this evening here in Los Angeles, California, Lucas Matthysse. And let's go into the ring where Jimmy Lennon Jr. is standing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at the end of round number 5. A referee in charge, Raul Kais, stops the contest upon suggestion of the corner. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is the new WBC Continental America's super lightweight champion, Lucas Matthysse.
Lucas Matthysse stopping Humberto Soto, knocking him down for the first time in his career, stopping him for the first time in his career. Matthysse told us, I will not allow the judges to decide this fight tonight. I'm going to take things into my own hands. It's going to be a war, and I will be victorious.
You know, Matthysse even out-jabbed Soto, and that is rare for him to do that. And you see the power punches. So many of those 85 were to the body. You can see that Soto did some good work in this fight. There's no question about it. It was the difference in power that did it.
And Jim Gray is standing by with Matthysse.
All right, Gus, thank you very much. Lucas, congratulations to you. You did not want to leave this in the hands of the judges tonight based on what has happened to you in your past. Yet you became the first man to knock out Soto. How did you accomplish this?
Lucas, felicidades en el día de hoy. Tú no lo querías dejar a los jueces, tú querías ganar de la vía de knockout. ¿Cómo lo hiciste?
No, seguro sabíamos que teníamos que venir a ganar por nocaut. Entrenamos muy duro acá junto a mi equipo, así que bueno.
With his team, he really tried hard and worked hard during the training camp, and he knew he had to win by a knockout.
How are you able to withstand the barrage by Soto earlier in this fight?
Cuando comenzó duro Soto, ¿cómo lo conteniste?
No, la verdad que entré un poco duro, nervioso, pero es un excelente boxeador, la verdad que se movía muy bien, tiene la mano muy dura, pero bueno, sabíamos que metiéndole ritmo íbamos a poder llegar a este resultado.
He started a little slow and was a little nervous at the beginning, but then he took up the pace and he won the fight.
Was this the best fight you fought?
¿Esta es la mejor pelea tuya?
Sí, seguro. Junto a la de Zab Judah y Alexander, sí, la mejor, porque esta vez no llegué a los jueces.
Yeah, besides Zab Judah and Devon Alexander, which he fought a great fight, he thinks this is the best one because did not go to the judges.
And what would you like to do now? Possibly Garcia or Khan, or do you have a thought on your next fight?
¿Tu próxima pelea contra quién quieres?
Quiero una oportunidad, cualquiera.
He just wants an opportunity with whoever.
Congratulations. It was fun to watch you this evening.
Felicidades, Lucas.
Muchas gracias y gracias a los Estados Unidos por recibirme, por convocarme otra vez, así que un saludo a toda Argentina.
Thanks to all Argentina and the U.S. for having me. For the U.S. for having me today. Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Gracias.
All right.